What's up? What's good? What's good? This is episode 10 of Indigo's Corner, episode 10. On today's episode, we have a good friend of mine, longtime friend, talented artist, straight out of South Carolina once again. He goes by many names, but he's Ac3sage. A lot of you all know him. What's up with you, man?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, feeling great, but thanks for having me on the show, man. You should let me do your intro and shit. You know what I'm saying? You should let me sing a couple notes.
Nah. Nah, we ain't gonna see. Nah, we're not even about to start this episode off like that. Nah. But let's start from the jump, man. Background. Tell us where you're from, man.
Oh yeah, I'm from Georgetown, South Carolina. If you want to go a little bit deeper, I live in Plantersville, which is the absolute country ghetto. Born and raised in the church, you know what I'm saying? 27 years old, feeling good, feeling great. Got arthritis in my left knee, but I'll be working it out, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit about me.
So singing, when did you realize, like, at what age was like, okay, I can carry a tune?
A kid, bro. Church. Oh God, churches was a dreadful part, but it most definitely shaped how I came into singing because my dad, he was a bass singer. My mom was a soprano, so like it didn't matter which church I went to, I had to sing something somewhere. And then after a while, I just fell in love with singing itself, and it just grew from there. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for my pops stopping my mama from listening to church music all the time, I wouldn't probably know what R&B was. But shout out to that man. You did something right.
So do you believe that singing is genetics? Because like I see oftentimes when you have a singer, like, oh yeah, my mom can sing, or yeah, my dad could have sing. Like, is that something like genetic, or is it just like dropped in your gene pool randomly?
I think it's random. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I think it's random because you know my cousin Keon's. His dad can sing, and that's my dad's brother. His dad can sing. Keon can't sing at all. Yeah. Can't do it. Not a lick. Yeah. I feel like you can teach people how to hold a tune, but I always say that there's like two real types of singing, or three. There's people who can hold a tune, there's people who can sing, and then there's people who can sing. You can't teach somebody how to sing. Yeah, you can't teach nobody how to sing. You can teach them how to carry a tune. You probably can develop them until they can sing, but you can't teach nobody how to sing, bro. Like when you know how to sing, you're a whole different breed.
It's different. I feel that. So with you growing up in church and establishing yourself as a singer in the church, what was your early inspiration? Was it someone in the gospel, or like you said, you listen to R&B? So what was it for you?
It actually was my grandfather. My granddad was in this old temptation type thing that my family explained to me about. And from there, I was like, if he can make it to, you know what I'm saying, chitlin circuit, doing things where it ain't even like close to what it is now, ain't no way I should stop trying to do what I'm doing. And me and my dad had a small conversation as a kid, you know what I'm saying, because I was trying to be mature, you know, get my life on track. Pop sat me down, and he started me off with a lot of old school. So like Temptations, Cameo, a whole lot of old people from rap and R&B, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. It's a lot, and from there I started to really grow a love. Like it was like, oh, I like music at first, you know what I'm saying? I could listen to a couple Barney songs and bob my head to it. But then when I started to love that music, I didn't want to hear nothing else but it. So yeah, my grandfather sparked it as a kid, and then it just tumbled in.
Word. And when did you realize that you knew how to dance? Talk about that, because you know everybody's always saying Black people got rhythm, but it's different between people having rhythm and knowing how to dance. So when did the Chris Brown come out?
Bruh, the first time I broke out of my shell and danced, it was my third grade year in elementary school. We had a dance, and I don't know what it was. It may have been a sugar rush, But you know, like the cha-cha slide, but the remix version
Yeah.
where it was like a little bit more funk to it. Only one in the middle of the floor doing my thing, bro. I'm just out there wilding. And then from there, it was family reunions because our family reunions on my dad's side, they always do like a, oh yeah, this family from Baltimore, they trying to battle. So like I was that guy. I was the nephew. Hey nephew, go get him, nephew. And it sparked from there. And then when I got to middle school, met a dude named Timothy Watson, bro. Big Tim, out there in Georgia. He's still dancing, but Tim broke me out of my shell in middle school. Tim was the one that was like, bro, you really can dance and you got to stop playing. So Tim put me in a dance group. It was called DSK, bro. We was the Dirty South Crumpers. Dirty South Crumpers, bro. We went through, bro, my first year on the dance team. And we were all in 8th grade at this time. We beat the high schoolers at their high school talent show and won that joint and took the trophy and put it in the middle school back at my school, bro. It's still there.
That's funny. That's dope though. That's dope. That's dope. So when did it hit you like, okay, I want my goal and dream is to become an artist, not just singing, but actually become an artist?
College.
Mm-hmm.
College. It was me, dude named Jalil Blue Flame James, Loose Nod, go by Nate, and then Eric, I think go by Blackstone now. But all us were in a room at first. And Loose Nod and Blue Flame stayed in a dorm together. I stayed on the opposite side of them. So they would call me over and we would start writing. They had what's that Tyler the Creator song? The one where it's like a big cipher, like they had everybody rapping at one time.
The one with Frank Ocean and all that.
Yeah, Frank Ocean, Jasper.
Damn, what's the name of that song? I know what you're talking about, though. I
What
know exactly.
Oldie? Is it
Oh, yep,
Oldie?
that's it. I think that is it. Yeah.
Bruh, Jalil had us sitting in there for hours, just writing and trying to rap, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this ain't cool and all, but I can sing, y'all boys. And they was like, bro, stop playing like that. You know what I'm saying? They brushing, bro, you ain't even. And I sang Novocaine.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a vocal song.
Yeah, I sang Novocaine, and they was like, yo, from this point you got to be on your joint. And then me and Luce and I made our first song. True Story.
Old SoundCloud days.
True Story came out. It was terrible, but I felt good. I felt good. We performed it and everything, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, like we like the song." I'm just like, "Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to do this. Like I like how people was coming back to me and was like, "Yo, bro, like that's a smooth song." Like it gave me more credit to be like, "Oh, bro, you can really make stuff pop." But it sucked though. It was so bad. Like it was so bad.
So get into your process of like writing your own music. Like, what is that like for you? Like, you need a quiet room. Like, you need a cup of drink. You know, some people smoke. Like, what is that for you? What's your process like?
My process started out very weird. I'm not even lie to you.
Get in that bag, man.
I could only add when I first started writing, even when I wrote True Story, I could only write on the toilet. I had to be in the bathroom. I had to be in the bathroom sitting on the toilet because I felt like that was the most quietest place and it was the most private place. Like anybody could walk in your room, anybody, if you sitting in the living room, anybody walk up, come talk to you and throw you off. But if you in the bathroom, don't nobody say nothing to you if you in the bathroom. There's a rarity that somebody might knock on the door and be like, hey, can you but 9 times out of 10, you can sit in the bathroom for hours and nobody would say nothing to you, like nothing. So it started off from there. And then after a while, when I really started driving a lot more and I had my own whip, it was the car. Like if I'm taking trips, I'll go through YouTube and just start playing beats and I'll jot stuff down here and there while I'm on the road, find a parking spot once I get to where I need to be. keep the beat going, and just start putting pieces together until I came up with something.
So talk about your name too. I know you went through a couple of names. So give us a timeline of all your names and the reasoning behind them.
Bruh, first it was Rocky. Rocky was what I went by. They gave me that name in high school. 2 reasons, you know what I'm saying? I got in one fight that everybody actually saw. They called me Rocky from that. But the true reason, like the real reason, was it was because of the fact that I was short. Like I was a short. And my best friend was tall. My best friend Tyler. Tyler, you seen Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler tall. So I was like, me and Tyler like here now.
Yeah.
But in middle school and high school, we were like that. So he was Bullwinkle and I was Rocky. I was like, that's not finna cut it for the streets. I gotta put my hands on somebody. I gotta get my rep up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stab somebody. I gotta give a different meaning to this name, bro, because I can't go around the streets like that.
Oh yeah, yo, you're the short dude, all right.
So after Rocky came, you know what I'm saying, went to college, everybody knew me in school, in college as Rocky. I was like, I need a name. So at first it was Ac3sage Camille, bro. And it was like I was trying to be like the first sage of I think Camille was like love. It meant love in Swahili or something like that. So it was like the first sage of love. And I was like, oh, that joint sound cool. Until I typed it out for my first song. And I was like, bro, we gotta do something about that. We can't just, that's a long name, bro. Cause I got it. Yeah, I got it inspired from what the dude name was, Sage the Genesis or something like that.
Sage
like
the Gemini.
Sage the Gemini.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? And then I chopped it down. I took Camille off, and then I just put Ac3sage. And it was something about the part that was killing me. I was like, all right, it's a little bit too direct. So then I sat back. I was at my dad's crib, and I was just looking around me, and I noticed something a little unique, because I always thought my dad was super wise. You know what I'm saying? Man didn't finish college. He finished high school, but he didn't finish college. But he always knew what he knew, and it was 9 times out of 10 he was correct. So I looked up people who were wise, like the names of people who were wise, and a lot of stuff came up, but Sage popped up again. And then I looked at my sister. It's 3 of us, but I'm the first of these 3 kids. So that's why I put AC3 on my name to show like I'm the first, but it's still 3 of us. And I'm the first of 3 kids of my dad, who's a sage. So I'm his first sage. Because I feel like his wisdom gets passed on. I'm working on the wisdom part, but it's getting there. It's getting there. But that's how I became Ac3sage, right, man? And ever since then, like I fell in love with the name because it actually meant something to me. Like it wasn't no outlandish stuff. No, I just picked this up out the dirt. Like it actually has a connection to everything that I hold dear to me. So yeah, that's how that came out.
Right. That's dope. So when did it hit you? Like, because I know you're a very confident person, but when was it for you where you actually sat down, you may have wrote something or you listened to something, you was like, damn, like I'm really good at this. Like I can really do this.
Delay.
Okay.
When I made Delay, it was like the training from the rapper league. That's why I call Jalil and them the rapper league, because they tried to train me up to be such a lyricist, and everything that I've always listened to from the R&B world at that time was simple, straight to the point. Ain't no real, other than Frank Ocean, it wasn't no real person out there like really digging deep so you could find the lyrics or whatever. So like when I made Delay, it had so much metaphors and such like extra deeper meanings that I was like, oh yeah, I'm that nigga. Like I'm him right now. The quality, I like the bars more than I like the quality of the song. Like if I could get the quality like how I do now, I would love the song. But you got to grow, you know what I'm saying? You got to develop. But the lyricism was most definitely there. Like it, I listened to that song about 20 times in the studio before we even left out. And I only had like 10 minutes left in that session. And it was me and Lucina, and he was like, yo, just a bop. Like he was bobbing his head going wild. The producer was wilding. I was in shock. I was like, I was not expecting that to come out like that, but I'm like that. Yeah. I'm like that though.
So talking about that, I think it has been a change in culture with like now, like you can consider R&B artists as lyricists, like because back in the day it was, you know, I want that girl, come here, let me lay you down, and like that was it from an R&B singer. But talk about the change, the shift in culture in R&B artists.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We most definitely have been honing down on being more abstract, saying it without saying it, bro. Because that means a lot more when you can say it without saying it. Like everybody can have that straight to the point. Hey, I see you, I like you, I'm taking you downtown. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. But there's nothing that really intrigues the mind more than saying all of that in a metaphor that people have to figure it out. Because once people figure it out, they're like, yo, that's hard. Like your favorite Wayne bar. Yeah. That's how it feels like when you do it in R&B, bro. Like you can listen to something from Wayne and it'll be like, oh, okay, that was nice. And then 3 days later, you think about it again. That was hard. Oh my God, what? Hold on, let me listen to that. That's crazy. And I'm happy for the R&B world now, because now it's like you get taken a little bit more seriously.
Absolutely.
Like you definitely get taken a little bit more seriously. Like rappers ran it. They ran the lyricism. Now you got somebody to talk about, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, well, you can rap, but this guy's over here, he's singing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can sing with it. Like,
No, I feel that. So let's go ahead and have a little fun here, man. Let's talk about
God.
Coastal Carolina living, man. In college, the 2, 3 o'clock in the mornings, wow, I don't even know where to start, man. But just talk about that college experience, man, being down there in Myrtle Beach.
Coastal was everything I shouldn't have been at, but I should never have went to Coastal, bro. One, it was too close to home, so I felt way too comfortable anyway, bro. Parties, I was dancing at every event. Bingo night was my night. It's several videos on the Coastal Cab page of me dancing, winning the dance contest for bingo night. If it was bingo night and it was a dance contest, just give me the prize. I'm taking it. Ain't nobody beating me. I joined Till Temptation. Shout out to them. They put me on a platform with dancing as well. And really, that's all that people really knew me for at the time was like dancing. Like, didn't nobody really know to sing like that. But the girls, Jesus Christ. First year, nobody had any morals, bro. I was just like, oh my God. We stepped into hell. I love it here. It was terrible, but I loved it here. Only problem I had, bro, my mom worked at Coastal too, right? Like my mom was one of the cooks at Coastal. So if I was to get into an entanglement with somebody, they would put the connection with my mom and be like, hey, how you doing, Miss So-and-so? I was like, my mom would call me, who is this? That's calling. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, bro. You
let it go. Just let it go.
Just let it go. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go.
So while you at college, we formed a group called the AV. Just talk about that and how that whole experience was.
Bro, that was fun. I most definitely can say the AV put me in a place where everybody in that group was looking to be a little bit further than where I mentally was. Mm-hmm. Mentally, I was still thinking about being hot in Conway at Coastal. But with the Av, when you, Quay, Jalil, Nate, all us came together, y'all all put it in perspective like, okay, yeah, we can make the music here, but we got to get out there. Like we got to really spread this around. And that's when we started to link up with Chief and started going out to the pop-up shops. We started to do stuff in Columbia. You put me on the to Doozy, and we did her show as the Ab, bro. Like we had a full conglomerate of dudes that was either in the supporting class or actual artists. And everybody loved us, bro. We had style. Everybody had their own sense of artistry. Everybody was social media sound, like except for Nate. Nate wasn't social media sound, but everybody else was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody else was like buzzing in some way. Like we could post something and get a lot of feedback back. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool, bro. I love that. That was a smooth time, bro. I felt like if we would have got drugs involved, we would have really been top of the world. But that's just another thing.
This is a drug-free podcast. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there.
So we could have been the next Narcos, man.
All right. So talk about your first performance, like your growth as far as a performer. Like talk about that growth.
The first time I performed, it wasn't even singing. Actually, no, it was singing. The first time I actually performed was my elementary school graduation. Mm-hmm. When they make you sing "I Believe I Can Fly."
No, they made you. Song. They wouldn't let me sing that mug.
Bro, I hated that song, bro. It was so bad. And then after that, I did I know even before that, I did a play in elementary school for Scrooge.
What, that sounds so familiar.
Scrooge, like the so selfish with his money and stuff like that. Like he didn't want to.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
So I played Scrooge, and I had a song called Bob Humbug. And at the time, bro, you couldn't tell me nothing, but I was a star, bro. I was a star.
We need the tape.
I'm so glad don't nobody got that footage, bro. Because if that ever came to light, I'd eliminate myself. Just get it out of here. But yeah, that time it was nerve-wracking, but I eventually got used to it. I got used to being in front of a lot of people. Now what's weird is I can't sing to somebody one-on-one. I was never a person to serenade any female. I couldn't sing to my mom by myself. Like I couldn't do none of that. It was just the crowd. Like when I'm in front of a crowd, I'll be nervous, but I can do it with confidence. If I'm in front of one person, shattered, can't do it. Because in my head, it's like, if I mess up, you're gonna show me that I messed up immediately.
Facial expressions or something.
And there's nothing I could do about it because you're my only target audience. Like you're the only person that I'm looking at. In a crowd of people, I can mess up, and some people can catch on to it. Some people may think that it's a part of the song. Mm-hmm. Some people won't even care at all. They just let you flow because they just rock with what you're doing.
Yeah.
From there, it started my confidence. And the further along that I got with, the more comfortable I can to perform in front of crowds. Because now I do it with ease. Like you put me on a crowd in front of 5 people, you can put me 20 to 1,000. I'm comfortable because I like that feeling. That gives me that rush to be like, yo, I'm about to blow y'all mind. Still can't sing it for my mama though. Can't do it.
So when are we expecting some Ac3sage? Well, Ac3sage, I apologize, some Ac3sage music videos. Because I know you're a very, very creative person. So I can imagine what the visuals is gonna be like.
Man, I got 4 or 5 pages of notes of just different scenarios of videos that I want to do. The most simplest one that I'm thinking about doing to just kind of get my face out there is there's a live band that I know back at home, 100 Grand Band by my boy CJ and his crew. I was getting them to learn Ice Cold so I could do like a live, like a smooth live jam music video of Ice Cold and put that out there. And then that'll just be like okay, he got the talent, this is the face, so we know who he is. And then from there get deeper into like the music video with the concepts and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna start out with the live jams on some Summer Walker, you know what I'm saying? Plants in the background, nice mood lights type stuff, you know, real smooth type, you know. I'm probably gonna cry after that.
One more question. I'm end up asking every R&B artist this that I hopefully get on the show. You know, the stereotype of R&B artist is, I don't know who fault it was, but every R&B artist has to be sad to make a good song, or they have to be getting broken up with or something like that. Can you break that stereotype for us a little bit and tell us that is that true or not?
That's not true. That's not that is not true at all. I got a song called COVID 19. I was the happiest I could possibly be when I wrote that song, man. When I wrote Ice Cold, happy. When I wrote Delay, happy. Like I've not been sad and written any song because I feel like even though it makes for good content, you leave solid pieces of yourself in that song. Mm-hmm. And the last thing is I don't want to listen to a song and feel any form of regret. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even if I sing something sad, I want to have a positive outlook on what I said. I don't want to say something in the song that only I know of. I'd be like, dang, I really shouldn't have said that because now I think about it every time I hear that joint. Like, I'm gonna be happy, but I'm gonna write the sad music because I know that's another aspect that people want to hear. Like, everything can't be good in your life. You know what I'm saying? You're right, it ain't. But I'm gonna be happy when I write it because I know it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, I feel that. That's how I feel about Rod Wave. I be like, ain't no way,
bruh.
You that sad. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. He got some good songs, but
that man walk off the porch and be sad, bro.
Just depressed shoes untied. That man just be sad. But we get into the end of the show. So my favorite number is 7. So at the end of every episode, I got 7 rapid fire questions I need you to answer. You got 3 seconds to answer. 7 of them. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Bro, I'm a bot. This is not going to be good at all, bro. I'm a bot.
All right. You ready?
Let's get it.
All right. Your favorite shoe?
The Mellow 13s. No, all right. The ones. Give me the ones. Jordan ones. I got to say the ones.
All right. Your favorite color?
Purple.
All right. Your favorite clothing brand?
H&M. I wear anything, bro. It really ain't. I would just say H&M because that's why I used to shop at a lot.
Your favorite all-time singer?
Eric Bellinger.
Okay. Your favorite liquor?
Amaretto sour.
All right.
So I'm gonna say Disaronno then. Disaronno is probably my favorite liquor.
All right. Cool. All right. Your favorite anime?
7 Deadly Sins. No, Baki.
Okay. All right. Your favorite song that's currently out?
I don't know. I'm gonna just say my own song. God. That man hit me with a doozy, bro. God dang.
All right, last one. Your favorite AR on Call of Duty?
The Kilo 141.
All right. That's it, man. I appreciate you coming on the show, man. It was fun as usual, man. Go ahead and promote yourself. Tell the people what you got coming out, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. COVID 19 is in the works. It's coming out very soon. Just getting the finishing touches on it. Y'all can follow me at AC3app.rocky on IG, Twitter, the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? AC3app.rocky. That's AceApp.rocky. Come on now, y'all got to stick with the function. TikTok as well. Cause I'm popping. I'm popping on TikTok. Hey, this jacket was my 50-year-old uncle's jacket in elementary school, and it fit me.
That shit look brand new. So
I'm telling, but my thing is, how big was he as a kid for me to fit this now? Like, I don't understand that.
questions that need answered. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.